It is, at the time of this filming, 9 days before Christmas. And I am doing the unthinkable, thinking about switching out this Christmas tree for a different one. Why in the world would I do that? Oh, let's dive in. Hey, Teachable Spirits, I'm Pam, and I give pep talks. Not TED Talks, but pep talks. Today is day 86 of 100 days of posting, the last 100 days of 2024. I'm going to set my mug down. Isn't it cute? And show you my tree and talk through problems that I'm having with this tree. You might have a toddler or a cat if there are no ornaments on the bottom branches. In our case, we have a cat. So we have this tree and we've had it for several years. And what is that up there? Yeah, the lights on the top are not working. Also, the lights in the middle are not working, but you don't know that because we just stuck some extra strings of lights on there, didn't bother to take the old ones off. We just said we're just going to fill this in with some other white lights. There are others that are out. And we do have one of those little, uh, for lack of a better word, gun things that you're supposed to be able to fix it. I don't know if this tree has a short or what the deal is, but yeah, we replaced a ton of bulbs, checked everything, and we can't figure it out. So that's why we ended up going with just adding a string of lights. And as soon as we did that, then that happened. That was working, and now it's not. Now, we have been using this angel that we bought at a craft fair in Guam years ago when we were first married. And we always put it up on the tree. And it's my kid's job to put it up there. And but when we got this tree, this was the biggest tree that we'd ever had, and it really dwarfed it up there. But we still want to use it because it's very special to us. And so what I did to solve that problem is I took ribbon and made like this big bow. Every year I make a big bow and put it up there. I just undo it and keep the ribbon on the spools just to, because otherwise it would get crushed. Well, this year we had no sooner gotten all the lights fixed and the ornaments on the tree when the top part went out. And so then I'm like, oh man, what are we going to do? We're going to have to get another string of white lights and add to it. Well, I had completely lost interest by then. And I was like, ugh. And so we've actually been living with the tree just like that, angelless and bowless. And we usually have like ribbons kind of draping down the tree. Like, I'm just over it. And so I'm going to do something crazy. And we have another tree that we've had for a while. And so let's move over there to talk about that. Yeah, another little sip of my warm drink. This is actually not coffee, not hot chocolate, not tea, but it's actually vanilla protein powder and peanut butter powder warmed up in soy milk. So it's actually really yummy. Okay, so anyways, let me tell you about this tree. When we moved back from Guam, so we were married for a year while I finished college, and then we went to Guam for 6 years. We had, I don't know, a couple of trees while during the time that we were there. And then we came back here and we started with this tree. It's a hand-me-down. I'm not quite sure the story, but this is the one that we had the first year. It has been used in various places, such as in my classroom, sometimes down in the den. I think even my daughter has used it in her room sometimes. And we've just hung on to it because I actually really like this tree. I think that including this very spindly top, it is 4 feet tall. Maybe it's 3.5. I don't know. I haven't measured it, but uh, that's a stretch to call this, to measure it all the way up to that, because that's silly. But I guess that if you put an angel on top, then it wouldn't look so bad. We usually like fold it over just to get better proportion. So, anyways, I really like this treat. My cat especially likes it. She likes to lick it, which is weird, but cats. Also, one of the things that I like about this tree is that the proportions are better for our little angel. Okay, see, that's like a really good size for this. And I realize that this thing is just an ornament, but this is the angel that we have been using almost our entire married life. And it's a tradition for my kids to put it up on the tree together. So every year we get a picture of them putting it up together. I am not sure I'm going to be able to convince my son to participate in putting the angel on the tree for a picture this year. We shall see. All right. Oh, and the kitty has decided to join us. So I ordered some lights, and they are really fun LED lights that are like programmable and they come with an app. So there's lots of different choices. I should not get bored with this. I haven't even scratched the surface on what these lights can do, but I am going to put these on. It's probably too many lights for this tree. We'll see. According to Google, it's supposed to be like around 100 lights per foot on a tree. I have 200 lights on this string. It seems like a lot to me, especially when you're talking about like, I feel like that proportion is like off, that would work for like a 6, 7, 8, 9 foot tree, but not so sure with a 3.5 to 4 foot tree. But we'll see. I don't know. So I think that bottom line, I was already getting a little bit bored of our tree and the technical issues that we were having were just like the final straw, and that I needed to do something different. And so I guess that kind of the message that I want to give you in this video is that if you need to do something different, then go ahead and do it, even if it's something unconventional or crazy. So this tree, I realized that it is a little wibbly wobbly, and I'm okay with that. I'll just position it in such a way that you don't notice it. Um, so we have 200 lights on this, and they are the tiny lights. Yes, pull this up closer. Put my hand here for scale. They're tiny, so it really can take that many. Okay, so let's try out some different settings. So it does have an app, but it also has this button that'll just kind of filter through the different things. And let me see if I can turn this so it's not looking quite so sideways. That's a little better. Okay, so let's try. Oh, well, I don't think I would get bored with this. So that's one of the things that I liked about these lights is that if I felt in the mood for a different color, I didn't have to take all the lights off and put a different one on. I just have to store this one, and I can have different moods and looks. So, yeah, I think this is a win. And I would not have wanted any fewer than this number of lights. But yeah, I actually like this a lot. So I'm going to go get a few ornaments because obviously this tree will not hold all of our ornaments. I have been culling the ornaments over the past few years because we had so many. It was ridiculous. And we tend to acquire at least a handful every year. They seem to multiply. We seem to get them faster than I tire of them. So my thought was that we can use this smaller tree and I'll just choose some of the ornaments. That doesn't mean that I have to get rid of the rest of them. I could just choose certain ones to put on and just keep the rest in the box as more of like a memory box type of idea, because pretty much all of our ornaments have a memory tied to them. I am noticing that some of the ornaments, I've just I feel like more the memory is just seeing them on the tree every year that I don't actually remember like which student gave it to me sometimes. And if that's the case and it's just kind of like, sometimes I let those go when I come to that realization. So I'm going to go get some of the ornaments from the tree and put them on. Okay, and here I have put my some of my favorite ornaments on, including the angel. See, she looks great up there. Or he, whatever. Oh, yeah. And actually, I think I could put more ornaments on. And for us, the ornaments are about the memories and reminding us of experiences that we've had. And so you're going to see different shapes and sizes and some that look too big for the tree, but that's okay because it's us. There's Junie's ornament. It is important to keep up your healthy habits, especially in times of craziness and maybe eating that's not as good for us, but oh so yummy. And so we are going to start with gratitude. So here's a link for my gratitude chain. And today I'm thankful for Christmas lights. That's probably a little light, but anyways, it does say Christmas lights. And I just think these are so fun that I can change them up. All right, so then we want to make sure that we're breathing. A lot of times we get stressed and we forget to breathe deeply. We tend to breathe up here, including me. And so it's important to kind of stop and reset. So let's do some, there went my chain. Thank you, kitty cat, my link. All right, so here we go. We're going to breathe 3 times in 4 counts, hold 4, out 4, hold 4. Here we go. All right, I think that was 3. I tend to, my mind wanders when I'm doing that. All right, and then water. Important to stay hydrated. I was drinking my warm, yummy drink as I was putting these lights on, but I still need water, just plain old water. So if you need to go get some, pause the video and come on back. Here we go. Sometimes I need a little break in the middle. All right. I want to thank you so much for watching today. I'll see you next time. Bye.